Okay guys, we got lots of work to do these next few days here. Starting today, we got to start potting up the greenhouse. So show you that. Everybody's getting real good and tall. The ones that aren't very tall, they need to start getting taller. No, I'm just kidding. They're either needing potting up really bad or they're needing more light. So you're getting too close to the lights. The lights are going to have to be moved up too. And we got all these guys down here and start potting up. I'm going to pot up these guys too. And then everybody down here. So the tomatoes we're going to put in solo cups. And then we got 3-inch pots for everybody else. But the tomatoes are definitely going into the solo cups. And I think I'm also going to put these here eggplants into the solo cups as well. All right, so happy transplanting. I'm going to take you outside and let you see what's going on out there too. Okay, we're outside. We got lots of stuff to do outside too. So the transplanting is going to happen at sometime today or tomorrow. We also got to come out here and do work with the soil that those plants are going to be transplanted into later. So this right here and right here are going to be where I'm going to put the peppers. And these boxes right here are where we're going to be putting the tomatoes. I put the tomatoes in these boxes last year and they grew really well. And there's a few spaces, there's some spots out there on that side, 3 spaces. I'm going to put peppers, 3 peppers out here too. All right, so we are getting things ready, guys. One thing is with all my soil and stuff that I made and things I've already started moving around, I don't believe I have enough soil to fill both of the tomato beds and all those pepper planters I just showed you. So what I've gone ahead and done is went to the store and got some soil. We got some all natural in-ground garden soil, organic, near source material, grows awesome plants, fewer carbon emissions because all this stuff is gathered locally. It says what's inside. This product is regionally formulated with organic materials, including 1 or more of the following: processed forest products, recycled forest products, humus, rice hulls, and or compost, dolomite lime, pH adjuster, and organic fertilizer. And it also, you see in Georgia, this product contains, so we go all the way down to in California, this product contains compost, organic fertilizer, CB low, and dolomite lime pH adjuster. And then here's what we got here. Also contains plant nutrients. So this is nitrogen. We got 30% nitrogen with these different ones here in between. All right, so we're going to be putting these bags into the compost, and we're going to mix the compost all up, and I'll go ahead and do that off video. All right, and I'll let you see what it looks like after it's all mixed up and all placed into these barrels or into these containers. I'm gonna mix all that into these containers today and put them in here today or tomorrow. And I also have another big mess to clean up. I got tons of recycles out here I got to clean up too. So I got lots and lots of work. Lots and lots of work. I get all these recycles from my neighbors and stuff, and I got to go through them and separate them all. It's only cans and bottles, but it's gas money. We can use this to go out and eat dinner or something fancy. You never know, we might have like 70 bucks right here. Anyways, yeah, lots of stuff to do, so let's get on with it. I'll get back on this video camera when things are done and these are loaded. Maybe I'll give you guys a sneak peek of what that looks like inside when I'm ready to do that, right? Peace. All right, guys, real quick, let's see what this looks like together, the compost pile. I haven't opened it for quite a while, actually. That looks really nice. I see lots and lots of worm castings up here. I see some slugs. That's not good. Let's just kill those. I don't see any slugs down here, except for that one. And that one. Yeah, slugs are bad for business. Anyways, so we got lots of worm castings here. This looks really good and fine. Look at that. That's all worm castings. Lots and lots of worm castings, guys. Lots and lots of worms, period. So this is going to be good. I'm actually going to mix this compost and then I'm going to leave it open. Maybe I'll close it up, but I'm going to mix the compost and get it all transferred today or tomorrow. Alright, so let's let you guys see what the compost pile looks like. I'm seeing what it looks like too, and it's looking really good to me, guys. It's still composting, so it's going to compost in place, and we're putting those new bags in here with it, and we're going to mix it all together so you guys will see what the compost looks like when it's over there. Peace out. I'm done with mixing the pile. It's just after 12 p.m. and it's really hot out here. I mean, I'm sweaty. All right, this is what we got. Hopefully this is going to fill those 2 containers for the tomatoes and the 2 raised beds for the peppers. And I'm just calling them raised beds because they're 8 containers joined together. So they're basically 8 pots in one container. And I'm going to fill them zigzag up both of those containers. So I'll have 1, 2, 1, 2, like I'll show you over here. Hang on. So when I fill these up, I'm going to fill them up on the corners. So I'll fill this one up, then I'll fill that one, I'll fill this one, I'll fill that one. Then go to the next one, I'll fill this one, that one, this one, and that one, until we have 10 of them, or 8 of them in here. And that's where the tomatoes are going. And these things, they're pretty big. You know, they're not little. They're at least 5 feet long. And they're not small by any means. And once I get them cleaned out, and we put that dirt in them, and we put the dirt in these, that's probably going to be all the dirt. or soil. So hopefully what we added to this pile is going to be enough. All right, that's going to be it until next time, guys. I'm going to cover this pile up and go inside and take a break because it's hot. I mean, God, I'm like sweating profusely. It's just too hot for this out here, and it's only noon. I can't stay out anymore. It's just too hot. All right, I'm gonna go take this camera inside because the camera itself keeps overheating. So peace out for now. Until probably this evening or tomorrow. I'll probably get bored this evening and come back out and do some more work this evening. So peace out for now. We'll see you guys later. All right, it's the next day, and the compost pile is gone. No more compost pile. So all the compost are in these and out there in other places. So let's see what we did with this compost so far. Oops, I'm ruining things here. I'll push that back. So in the tomato and pepper patch, we're going to have lots of basil growing before they even come out here. So hopefully these will all sprout before the tomatoes and the peppers come out here in a couple of weeks, so I can move all these around, or a month or whatever, but so I can move all these around. So these going to have to grow and get pretty tall so I can move them to other spots of the yard and keep them here as well to hide the scent of the tomatoes and the peppers. So we got a lot of basil, cinnamon basil, lemon basil, Thai sweet basil, purple basil, Chinese sweet basil, blue spice basil, Spice Boys, clove, lettuce leaf, yeah, that's what it says, lettuce leaf basil, EV, I can't read that, Nator, I can't read that. That's another basil. We also got Thai, I mean, we have a, not Thai, but we have a Persian basil. I'm pretty sure I've grown this already, and these are my seeds I harvested. Yeah. Oh, no. I didn't harvest these. Someone else harvested these and gave them to me. So hopefully they'll grow. We don't know. Marjoram. We have marjoram out here. Oregano. Tarragon. And what are we doing next, guys? Next, we are going to come over here and we're going to plant the sweet potatoes because it's time. Look at these sweet potatoes. These are the red ones, and these are the green ones. And we're going to plant them in here. And then we're going to top it off with a little bit of dirt from the compost pile. So we have nice tall dirt. And I might actually go and get some straw to put in here. So we might try the straw thing if I can remember to do that. Might try to buy some straw. All right, so we'll do that off camera. All right, that's the next part of this video. All right, peace out for now, guys. These ones are growing stupid crazy. These are the ones I bought from the store, seed potatoes. Anyways, these are the potatoes. They're cut and they're going to sit here and they're going to dry for a couple of days. And then we are going to go out and plant these as well in the next 2 days. Okay, sweet potatoes are planted. Let's check them out, guys. These ones here, red and white, two of the longest ones we had. This one right here didn't have any roots. It just had the bumps where the roots were going to come from. And this one here had some roots on it. The other ones had roots on them, except for maybe one didn't have roots. But that's okay, because they will grow roots. But here we go. There's our 7 sweet potatoes. Red, white, red, white. I mean red, white, and then white, red, white, white. I should have had those two backwards, but that's okay. And then now it's time to take these out to friends who want them and let them have these. I'm gonna take these into them and let them take these ones and go. This one right here is gonna, oh, it just came off. It's gonna need to be planted right now. And I will let her know that this one came off. All right. So yes, we're off to give these away now. All right. I have 2 more that I potted up over here for another friend, and we're going to give those away. And then the next video will be on the potatoes. Let's see here. There's the other 2 red ones. All right, peace out. Okay guys, real quick, battery's low. Took the carrots out, and I've already flipped through all this, and I was looking through this down here. And you see the color difference in the dirt here, the soil, how deep down it goes. It's that nice brown colored soil. And then I begin to notice this soil. This is exactly what it looks like when I open up my compost pile for the first time in weeks. It looks exactly like this, and look how deep it goes. If I'm right about the worm casting, these are so many worm castings in here, and then you dig down and you run into different colored dirt. It's amazing. Another thing I'm noticing, see, look, there's that different color soil. It's more brown, light brown, than this dark brown stuff here. Look, there's worm. Pretty amazing. There's a lot of worm castings here. Look, there it is. Nice color. Look at that light brown. And I just dug off this dark right here. See how it's dark? Oh, look at how light. See there? See, now it went light. I believe these are all worm castings on top for the first few inches. So I have to get all this turned over and mixed in. Look at that cocoon. Look at that carrot. All right, with that being said and me showing you guys this, you should really see the carrot harvest. They might be small, you guys, but look at this. I mean, the purple ones are a no. The purple ones are a no. But look at these. Orange ones are salvageable for small baby carrots. These yellow ones are definitely salvageable for small baby carrots. Look at all those carrots. And then look at the red ones. Look at all the red ones. I have so many baby carrots here. This is such a good harvest when you think about it, because it can and will be eaten. I love cooking these on a cast iron. That's awesome. That's epic. That's a good harvest. I don't know why these particular carrots, all of them were supposed to be 70-day carrots. I planted these carrots back in the fall, and they grew so slow through the fall and the winter and the beginning of the spring that that's all you got. It's amazing. I think one thing may be the water. They may not have had enough water, so I'm gonna have to keep that in mind with the potatoes that are going in there. All right, peace out for now. Okay, it's been days since we did the potatoes, the cut potatoes, and they've been in the bag, drying out in bags for like 4 days now. And I'm going to go ahead and plant them. It's evening time. I've been waiting all day for the wind to calm down so it doesn't blow the straw everywhere. And that's a new addition we're putting to everything out here too, is straw this year. So we got 3 beds, and we got bone meal and we got blood meal going in these beds. So let's go ahead and mix that around real fast, and then we'll go and put the potatoes in the beds. Stop. All right. All right. Like I said, they've been drying for like 4 days. They're all nice and scabbed over. Some better than others. This is the one whole one because it was so small. Alright, so we'll place these out. Alright, I'll bury them down a little bit. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to put some straw on them. After we put the straw on them, we will go over and we will put some straw on those over there. Eventually, I think I want to put straw on all these. So I might end up having to go and get another bale so I can put straw on all these, I think, eventually. So let's do that. Peace out for now. Oh. The whole entire pot is already watered really well. We're just watering in the straw, putting some weight on top of the straw so it sits down over the potatoes. Nice and soft. Sorry about that. I'll go and show you guys what the sweet potatoes look like. Alright, just finished watering everybody, and I soaked them down really well. These are not going to have to be watered for days, even the potatoes. I'm just going to go lift up the potatoes, the straw on the potatoes every few days, just to see if the leaves are coming up on them yet. But yeah, these are good to go. Good to go. Yeah. Nice and wet down in there. Soaked it all the way through until it flooded. Make sure this straw is completely wet all the way through. They're red, white, red, red, white, white, red, white. Down here we have a bunch of different kinds of radish. There's a bunch of different kinds of beets. There's some spinach, I believe, in here, and some, oh, there's one more. I forget what it is exactly. It's a spinach replacement. It has beautiful pink stalks. Amaranth. I want to say amaranth. Yeah. We're just gonna let them grow. And once they start getting really big and pushing on each other, then we'll decide who to move out the way and who to keep. But we want to try to get as much spinach as we can. And amaranth. Yeah, that's what it is, amaranth. Pink amaranth and spinach. All right. Oh, that's what's going on now. I mentioned the greenhouse. I decided to go ahead and put the greenhouse outside. The greenhouse has been outside for about 3 days or so now. So we'll do transplanting in another day or so on the greenhouse, because they're getting acclimated to the weather. Not to mention, we got April coming up here. That's actually going to be cooler April weather. So I really want to pay attention to that, so I can get the peppers in the house if it gets too cold. If the peppers get too cold, they'll get stunted and they won't grow. All right, so with that being said, this is the end of the video, guys. Peace out. Thanks for being patient. I hope you're enjoying watching me put my garden together this year. Peace out. Have fun growing and eat what you grow, guys. All right, guys, real quick. The white potatoes, I think I'm going to go and try to find some Yukon Golds, some seed potatoes. They're just bad. They're rotting. I bought the white potatoes the same day I bought the yellow potatoes. Well, let's start off with the purple. The purple are growing. Hopefully they're not ruined by the straw. The purple, they are growing. They're here. And hopefully they're not ruined. The yellow, I'm gonna redo. The white, I'm just gonna, maybe I'll take them out and I'll let them sit out for a few days and see if they want to dry up and try again and see if they'll start growing from this point right here. Other than that, I'm going to put some Yukon Golds in this right here. These, we can plant these again, because they're not molding, they're not rotting, and they have really kicked out some good roots. Again, there's no mold on these. All right, so store-bought potatoes, guys, I guess you really need to get them going. Looks like there's a little bit of fuzz in there. Looks like it wants to try to mold, but it's growing though. So we're not going to apply the straw again. We're going to leave the straw off until they start growing, like some sweet potatoes down there. The sweet potatoes were already growing. That's probably why they're okay. But this right here, this is a no-go. So we're going to do this all over again. And we're going to let them grow out good before we put some straw on top of them. Peace out for now, y'all. And grow happy and eat what you grow.